Hey everybody, it's Master Galengeist here, bringing you my review for Doctor Strange issue 6. And I kind of liked the reveal and everything that was going on in this issue. It took a turn that I was not quite expecting, but I liked how we saw the transition of Doctor Strange in space trying to reacquire his magic to the next kind of chapter that we're going to be going to. So we see that Strange and Kana are kind of like figuring out what to do. He's like, all right, let me tell you this story of how I've like repelled other kind of invasions of like hordes of demons over coffee. So they get back to Doctor Strange's Sanctum Sanctorum, but we see the other Strange that we've had teased around, and they start fighting, and it's pretty big. Whoever this person is, it's not a challenge that is to be taken lightly. They're at least onto some good par with the Doctor, having been preparing for him, even setting bats on the Kana to keep her out of the mix. But as they're getting through, Doctor Strange is able to turn the tables on the one that's been on Earth and uses his magic to for them to reveal their identity. We find out that this is Casey. And Strange starts relaying this information to Kana. He's kind of fuzzy on what's going on. He has like kind of a moment of recognition, but he can't really figure out what's going on with it. Of course, he summons uh, Larry the Bone Flayer demon to try and get his memories back, but it's his mate that appears, and of course, it's a bargaining demon. Kana gives a magical item to her, and then she gives Doctor Strange's memories back, and this is where we get what's been going on. He remembers about Casey, relaying the information that she was one of his students at one point, but they got caught up in a scenario where she signed her soul over to protect these children, and she was about to try and get her soul back, but decided to save Strange instead, and her body disappeared along with her soul. And this had weighed heavily on him, so much in fact that this entity, Jundo, had come into, was going to destroy Earth, and Doctor Strange his head wasn't in the game, so Larry made a deal with him to take out the memories, and then he'd give them back after he was able to defeat Jundo. Of course, Larry leaves. Strange is able to defeat Jundo, but as Jundo is being kind of forced out of our realm, the mortal realm, she decides to kill Larry, and that's why he didn't pop up. Now, his mate says, I'm glad that I was able to impart some of the anguish on you, but the next time we meet, retribution will be mine. So, Strange comes up with the ideas of trying to like figure out what's going on. They need to find Barshtuk, to the demon that's kind of connected with Casey to figure out what's going on with her because she's back. She's wounded and probably thought that Strange had forgotten about her. That's why she's on the path that she is. And Kana and Bats decide to go up after this entity. While we see them going off to do that, we see that Casey has decided to take magical items, dark magical items, from Damon Hellstrom, and it's like, holy crap. She kind of effectively, not whoops his ass, but definitely hampers him enough to take some of the things from his black magic armory that him and Strange have created to keep these items contained. We end the issue and we see that Kana and Bats are able to find this entity, but it's like killed and dismembered, so we don't know exactly what Casey's endgame is at this point, so her getting into that armory is definitely going to be a bad sign and bad things to come. And Strange is going to have to come up with some effective countermeasures to try and help her. So those are my opinions on the issue. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you agree with me, if you disagree with me. Also like and subscribe, and I hope you have a good day.